Hello everyone, welcome to the channel NR Media 24/7. My name is Rajesh.
Hello, I'm Nishi.
Today we are going to watch the trailer of an upcoming Hindi movie called Saaree. This is RGV's, I believe, production as well as direction. And it has Aaradhya Devi and Satya Yadu and Giri Krishna in the title credit. It's not very clear if it is directed by RGV. But it is under RGV's channel that it is being released. So let's check this one out.
Kittu.
Aaradhya Devi.
I love you, Aaradhya.
On social media, youngsters connect with complete strangers, trusting them without knowing anything about either their background or foreground or whatever. We have seen and heard how this blind trust has led to so many dangerous incidents and horrifying situations. The movie Saaree is based on many such real life happenings.
I love you, Kittu.
Aaradhya.
So it's releasing in theaters on April 4th, but again, it doesn't show us who is the director. Of late, RGV used to be the director I used to follow when he initially started off with Shiva, and then he made a series of great movies in the 90s and even in early 2000s. But after that, I stopped following RGV because he's made all kinds of movies after that. So I'm not even sure right now if this movie is being directed by RGV. But as far as the storyline is concerned, it looks set in today's time. And even I hear the background dialogue is by RGV. Probably is given in some kind of an interview that is being used for this release trailer. But this is set in today's time where you have the social media and how a person is talking a girl. And that is the thriller element to the movie. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't like when towards the end when they say it is in Tamil, Telugu,
Tamil and
and Malayalam, right? So I was thinking there is no dialogues in this trailer, right? I mean, it's only this messages that show, other than what the RGV is talking about it, right? And that's in English. So, but it's a, I don't know if it has a message to it, but then, as you mentioned, right, like people, it's easy to connect to people, to stalk people, to get to know a lot about people in today's world than it used to be, and the dangers that come from it, right? Like a lot of people just accept the request, right? Not even realizing who this person is, but just to have that many followers, which is risky, especially for the younger generations. So maybe it brings about that element, which is a caution for people in today's world about the risk of social media. But yeah, it looks like there is some element of violence and love and all of that.
Yeah. And RGV has maintained that he puts in the same effort, whether it is a blockbuster or critically acclaimed movie or a flop. But I would say last 10-15 years, he has not made any movies that that made him who he was, right? I think according to me at least, his forte was getting a team of very talented young people, and he has introduced many great actors and technicians throughout his career. So somewhere down the line, I think he went in a different directions, I would say. Of recently, I think he was somebody was saying that now he realizes that he should go back and start making good films like he used to make. So that's a confession, I would say, from him, that he now realizes that he was very adamant that no, I put the same effort in everything that I do. It just turns out, some of them turns out good, some of them turns out bad. But of recently, I think it was Satya's 25 years or something, where he mentioned that now watching the Satya again, I feel like I should go back to the drawing board and start making great movies again. But yeah, I was a great fan of RGV during his initial, first decade of his filmmaking. He made some great movies. Anything else you want to add to this?
We are thinking he's more into coaching and getting more people to move forward. He's producing and providing them the guidance, then himself, creating something new.
So creating that news around a movie and then making it commercially viable, right? And then use that money to get more people into the industry, talented people in the industry, that I can see RGV doing it. But I still miss the kind of movies he used to make, which was very, very different from the movies that were prevalent at that time. In 90s, it was all about romance, and then you would see
Rangila by him, right?
Rangila is there,
Company.
Satya. Company was in 2000, but yes, Satya, Rangila, Shiva, all of them, if you see, that was totally different from the kind of movies that were running at that time and successful at that time too. So he was one of those guys who was going against the norm and making it really successful, commercially as well as critically. I wish he can bring back that element so that a lot of people in the industry respect him for the things he has done. So I hope he will get back to his old ways and give us some great movies before he decides to retire from filmmaking. You guys let us know what do you think about this particular movie or RGV in the comment section below. And if you are new here, please do subscribe to our channel.
Like, share and hit the bell icon.
Thanks a lot for watching.